Hello everyone, welcome back. This episode here I'll be talking about the Rad Power Bikes 2019 lineup, their new model that they recently announced. By now the Black Friday Cyber Monday should already have been announced. Let's see how much time is left. One whole day since I made this. By the time you see this, it'll probably already happen, the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Anyways, let's go over some of the lineups right away, right off the bat. This is kind of what you're going to see. This is the bike that I am interested in getting right off the bat. I'm interested in getting this bike. I most likely will get this bike. I'm going to get it for the family. That includes me. It's not a bike for me. This is a bike I'm going to purchase for the family, as in the whole family gets to use it. So I'll go over some of the features and some of the things I'm looking at right away. So let's take a quick look. First of all, it's a folding. It's a Rad Mini, but it's a step through. So it's a folding bike, but you get to step through it right away. I like it. My oldest child and my wife have a problem standing over on the Rad Mini. I don't want to get the step through. I like the 4-inch fat tires. I think I can kind of swap some components with the Rad Rover and the Rad Mini. Although there are probably some parts I won't be able to swap, but I could probably interchange. I might be able to interchange. Anyways, it does come with some new tires. Apparently they're slick tires. You can see right here, they're slick tires. They're not like your knobby tires. And they're called Kenda Craze 20 by 4-inch. They're still fat tires. They're not knobby though. But they come with puncture resistant liners. So I think that's really good. A lot of people, I guess, have been trying to, they put Mr. Tuffy's in there and all that. I put green slime. So that's an upgrade, and then reflectors on the sidewalls as well. And what else have they added? Integrated brake lights, which is this thing right here, connected to the controller, which is in the back right here. The controller used to be on the bottom, below the bottom bracket, but I think they've taken that away for quote-unquote easier serviceability. I think it's going to work for the Rad Mini step-through. Controllers back here, just like the Rad Rover and probably like most other bikes of the Rad bike line. And then they got the battery up here, and then the heavy frame that allows you to step through. I think that's going to work. The frame itself looks like the wiring all goes through the down tube underneath the bottom bracket and into the controller. The battery probably goes underneath the down tube and into the controller as well. And then everything else goes through the forks of the rear back here. I think the derailleur cable goes through the neoprene, yes. And the other one goes through, you can see the cable for the brakes right here. And I think the brakes are moved. I think they moved the brakes, so the frame may be slightly different from the previous models. Although there is no rack, and I'm kind of wondering how they're going to handle this, because if you put a rack and you put your baskets in here and then your bags, you're not going to be able to see the slide. So I'm thinking they're going to add an extension, and then maybe the rack itself has a place to put the integrated taillight. Maybe. So there may be some upgrades to the racks of all the models. Even the Rad Mini will probably have a rack as an accessory, because I don't see it here. I don't see it at all. And then, of course, they have the new 7-speed 11 by 34 tooth freewheel. So the 11th is the highest gear. I think it's 14 right now. And then the lowest gear is, I think, 28 tooth. Now they have it at 34. So they'll give you a really wide dynamic range of gearing. So I think that's good. I think that's good. It'll be interesting to see how it rides when I get one. And I'm wondering if I can swap out my older ones for the new gearing. I think it even comes with new derailleurs as well, different type of derailleurs. And then, yeah, siding and everything. So this is going to be my purchase for 2019. I'm way, way interested because I'm going to get it for the whole family. Plus, that includes me, of course. So, but let's take a look at some of the other ones real quick. This is the step through in black. Same components and upgrades. Again, the down tube is where they're putting the wiring. I think the down tubes I'm thinking they have to be a little thicker to accommodate the wires going through them and through the bottom bracket. That's just me talking, you know, I'm not sure. Updated for 2009. So these are the two new bikes. I don't know how new this one is, just a different color for the Rad City step through. But updated, the frame is obviously, I think the frame is going to be different. The bottom tube probably is thicker. I can see part of the wiring going through the bottom bracket and into the controller here. Controller will probably connect to the rear light, and then the derailleur cable goes through here, and you can see part of the wiring or the cable for the rear brake, and the brake is up front. I think currently the brake is towards the back over here, so there are minor changes. And so, okay. And then the Rad Wagon. Oh, let's take a look at the different colors. That's the black one. That's the white one. I prefer the white one, but that's just me. And then the Rad Wagon in orange, white and orange. Not really into the Rad Wagon. Although I think they changed the front derailleur. They took out the front derailleur. So... And here's the Rad Mini, and here's the thing I was talking about, the controller being in the front. I'm surprised well, I guess they just couldn't fit it right here. I don't know about this. This is kind of weird for me because I know from riding, even with the fenders on, I get a lot of mud all the way up to here, up to at least here, all the way down. I get a lot of mud, a lot of dirt flinging up. So this is gonna take a lot of beating from debris and stuff, and the fenders only go like right about here, and so you get a lot of splash coming up here, you know. So I don't know about that, but you know, whatever works. And again, just same stuff. No rear rack. Here's the step through. Or not the step to Rad City, the Rad City, and 19-inch frame, 16-inch frame, and then the step through in white, and same thing. And here's the upgraded components. Here's the puncture resistant liners in the actual tire itself, and then reflective sidewalls on the tires, integrated tail light. Integrated brake light, I should say, works with your brakes. So as you pull your brakes, they turn on. And then the 7-speed 11 and 34 tooth freewheel. So there you go. There's the lineup. Check it out. I'm interested in this bad boy right here. And thanks for watching, everybody.